Think you're eating healthy. Think again. Some foods that seem perfectly safe could actually be slowly poisoning you, and you might not even realize it. In today's video, we're diving into 4 everyday foods that could put your life in danger if you're not careful. From toxic potatoes to deadly seeds, you won't believe how common these silent killers are lurking in your kitchen. Mindfulness isn't just about your thoughts, it's about what you put in your body too. Want to live a truly balanced, healthy life? Stick with us till the end to uncover these shocking facts and learn how to protect yourself. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss out on these eye-opening health tips. Let's get started. We all have a deep connection with food. It nourishes our bodies, gives us energy, and brings people together. But like many things in life, not all that seems beneficial on the surface truly is. There's an ancient Buddhist teaching that speaks to this. Do not be fooled by appearances. Some foods, though delicious or seemingly harmless, can actually be harmful, dangerously harmful. Today we'll explore 4 foods that, if not handled properly, can lead you down a very harmful path, perhaps even a fatal one. So, without further delay, let's dive into this eye-opening list of foods that deserve a place far away from your plate. Green potatoes. Let's start with something that seems innocent enough. Potatoes. Potatoes are a staple in many diets, but sometimes they come with a hidden danger, especially when they turn green. In Buddhist terms, this is a reminder that external appearances can be deceiving. What looks like a small change in colour can hold great significance. Green potatoes are not just unpleasant to taste, but are potentially toxic. That green tint, which often comes from overexposure to sunlight, signifies that the potato has developed a substance called solanine, a natural toxin meant to protect the plant from predators. While this might work well in nature, solanine can have dire effects on humans. Think of it this way. In the Buddhist path, we are taught to avoid toxins of the mind, such as greed, anger, or delusion. In the same way, you should avoid consuming toxins of the body. Eating green potatoes in large amounts can lead to symptoms such as nausea, headaches, and even neurological issues. Severe cases may lead to what's called exanthematous syndrome, a rare but potentially life-threatening condition. But here's the good news. Like with many harmful substances in life, your body will try to reject it. In small doses, solanine is unlikely to cause long-term damage. Yet why take the risk? If you see a potato turning green, it's best to toss it away. The lesson here is clear. Just as we avoid unhealthy mental states, we should avoid harmful physical states too. Nutmeg. Nutmeg. This spice brings warmth and comfort to so many recipes, from pies to eggnog. But did you know that nutmeg has a darker side? In large quantities, it can be toxic. In Buddhism, moderation is key to avoiding harm, whether it's through words, actions, or what we consume. Nutmeg contains myristicin, a compound that, in large amounts, can cause hallucinations and a state of intense confusion. There's a temptation here, an allure for some to use nutmeg recreationally, seeking highs and visions. But as the Buddha teaches us, clinging to fleeting pleasures often leads to suffering. The effects of nutmeg poisoning can be profound, lasting for days. It can lead to nausea, headaches, paranoia, and in extreme cases, even death. Studies have shown that ingesting as little as 2 teaspoons can trigger toxic effects. Consuming more than that could lead to heart complications or even organ failure. Buddhism teaches us to live in balance, finding the middle way between extremes. Nutmeg, when used mindfully in small amounts, is safe and even beneficial, but seeking excessive pleasure through its misuse is a dangerous path. Just as we strive for moderation in our spiritual life, so too must we apply this principle to our physical lives. 3. Cherry pits. The Buddha taught that desire is the root of suffering, and nowhere is that more evident than with something as sweet and tempting as cherries. These vibrant, delicious fruits conceal a small but deadly secret: the pit inside. Cherry pits contain amygdalin, which can convert into cyanide in the body, a highly toxic substance. While 1 or 2 cherry pits are unlikely to harm an adult, consuming many or chewing them open can release this toxin, leading to symptoms like dizziness, difficulty breathing, and, in severe cases, even death. Here's a key lesson in mindfulness: being present and aware of every action you take. Many of us mindlessly eat without considering the consequences. Cherry pits remind us to slow down, be conscious of what we put into our bodies, and avoid unnecessary risks. In some culinary traditions, cherry pits are even used for their subtle flavors, but this is only done under controlled professional circumstances. As a layperson, it's best to avoid consuming them altogether. Remember, mindfulness in all actions is central to the Buddhist path, and this applies to food as well. Brown rice. Brown rice is often seen as a healthier alternative to white rice, packed with fiber and nutrients. But as the Buddhist saying goes, the truth is often hidden in plain sight. Brown rice, for all its benefits, contains a hidden danger: arsenic. Arsenic is a toxic element that accumulates in rice, particularly brown rice, due to its outer layers, which absorb the most contaminants from the environment. Over time, consuming rice with high arsenic levels can lead to serious health issues, including cancers and cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that brown rice can contain up to 80% more inorganic arsenic than white rice. Here lies a Buddhist principle: not everything that seems good is without fault. Just as we carefully discern between wholesome and unwholesome states of mind, we must be careful in our choices of food. This doesn't mean you should completely avoid brown rice. Moderation is key. Limit your intake, and when possible, opt for rice from regions with lower arsenic levels, such as brown basmati from India or Pakistan. In a world full of tempting food options, mindfulness is your greatest ally. Knowing the hidden dangers of what you consume allows you to make informed choices. Just as Buddhism teaches us to be mindful of our thoughts and actions, we should be equally mindful of what we eat. Which of these foods shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're looking to live a healthier, more mindful life, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to stay updated. Stay balanced, stay mindful, and stay safe.